Because here's the issue. You might be like, well, Jeremy, I didn't make stereo. Depends what you're trying to do. You'll get a patch out of a VSTI instrument. It's a bass patch. You're using massive or something which I like to silent, any of those things. And the manufacturers make patches in keyboards, hardware and software, to amaze you. So when you press it and you go, you say, wow, baddest bass sound ever. It's swimming, it's going from side to side, it's oscillating. This makes you buy the plugin or buy the keyboard. You understand? Practical uses, however, when you're trying to put down your bass and do, you don't want it going all over the place and swimming and doing a stereo or something. So you're going to have to end up, well, hopefully before you get to this stage, from your tracking it out, you're going to try and do something. But even at the end of it, you're going to say, you know something? Don't want that low stuff, so I'm going to try and get that mono to get the low end tight. What I tell you, there's no stereo in bass. You guys must have surround sound, stereo, fancy something in your house, your home theater. When you buy a home theater, don't come with one little box. Or where they tell you put it. Anywhere. Doesn't matter. There's no specific thing like put this here, put the 5.1, put this there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where it comes from. We don't perceive low end in stereo. Right? So that's what you're trying to do with that. Now, the flip side of it is that you have this nice other plugin called Stereo Width. So for what this is taken away, this kind of adds back with another set of frequencies. So look at this. So you see that's putting back some of this kind of stereo information at a different set of frequencies. Now, obviously, when I crank it really high, it sounds harsh and all over the place and things. So these things are to be used in moderation. You're talking about adding us a little bit of stereo width and monoing the thing just a little bit. So hopefully, it's very slight differences. You're just hearing it blossom and open up a little bit more. And this is what this does in mastering that you can't do in mixing. Because in mixing, you're doing individual elements to fit together. Now that we have the whole thing, we are trying to make the whole thing, it's just a slight blossom. So remember, I keep telling you, these things are small movements when you get to mastering. This is the last few inches to get you over the line. All that other hard work needed to have been done when you lay the rhythm, when the vocalist did all the takes, when you balance and mix everything, all of that stuff, when you edited it up, and that is all of the long haul stuff. This is the last put you over the line thing. But this is also that last little difference that makes your thing sound professional versus somebody else's thing that sound okay, but for some reason still sound like a demo and your thing sounds pro. You have these services online. Lander, L-A-N-D-R. You know that one? And a bunch of them, these kind of online mastering services. I don't really believe in them at all, but if you ever play with some of these kind of plugins in your setup, go back and listen to what Lander does, and you're hearing the websites that do like online mastering. You can hear the processes which they're doing. They're making your stuff sound a little bit more stereo, a little bit more compressed, a little bit, you understand, louder, and you start to hear what they're doing.